Welcome into room 442 as we get set for another Premier League weekend, which kicks off on Friday with a relegation six-pointer. Chelsea against Luton. I'm just kind of kidding there, Chelsea. I think, possibly. Whoa, it's been a bit of a rough start for Chelsea. But looking at our 442picks.ca, we got a leader. One round in, and she's got some swag about her. Walking around room 442 like she owns a place. 37 points in the first week, which was very impressive, Sarah. 26 wasn't too bad either, in fairness, but 16 is pretty pathetic. Albert Vitanian, not great. Albert will join us next week and will really, destroy him, unless he has a great weekend, which is possible, right? Yeah. It is still very early after all. Mm-hmm. Who are your picks this weekend?
Yeah, well, the leaderboard could change because I'm going with a draw for Manchester United and Nottingham Forest. Listen, Manchester have... they beat Wolves, but they shouldn't have, and then they got smashed by Spurs there. I know this game is at Old Trafford, James, but I am not convinced with them. Forest, on the other hand, I know they lost to Arsenal at the Emirates, but they managed to put one past them. They beat Sheffield. You mentioned they're really pacey up front. I think that they can hold United here, and it's value, the value plus 460. I love it. And draws get you more points in the 442picks.ca. So I'm going for it. I know it's Scuddy. My second pick, though, Spurs to beat Bournemouth. I do think this is going to be a closer affair than maybe some of us are thinking. Bournemouth, I know they got smacked by Liverpool, but they actually played a really decent game, and Liverpool, I think, got away with a bit there. Spurs, on the other hand, drew Brentford at the beginning and then obviously beat United, but they've been playing really good. They have a new, sort of like a weight lifted off their shoulders there, and I'm loving it, and I think they'll beat Bournemouth, but I do think Bournemouth will also score in this game. I'm seeing like a 2-1 here, but Spurs to win, I think, is safe.
Yeah, they're good picks. I like Spurs as well. They're playing, like you said, that's a great way of putting it, a weight off their shoulders.
Truly.
They're passing the ball around like Spurs teams should. It's like the Conte teams and the Mourinho teams are a thing of the past. Mm-hmm. It's Ange ball now. Yeah. It's really exciting. All right, to my picks.
Yes.
All right, to begin with, I'm looking at Everton against Wolves. Not very sexy, I know that, but I'm going for the draw in this one. Speaking of relegation, 6-pointers. The Toffees are in some problem right now. 0 goals in the season, 0-2 on the campaign. They scored just 38 goals last year. Mm-hmm. They can't score goals. The man, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, is hurt once again. He's always hurt. I really worry that this could be the year for Everton to go down, to be honest with you. And listen, Wolves, they look great in one game so far, not so great in the other. Not much money being spent right now. There's rumors of more players leaving before the window closes. And again, they have issues scoring goals up top. They sold Raul Jimenez this past off-season. Big problems there, and just 31 goals scored last season, don't forget. So that is always going to be a problem. I can really see a 0-0 here.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. Newcastle against Liverpool. I'm taking the Magpies in this one. Listen, the Magpies lost to Man City last week, right? But look really good, actually, in it. Very organised defensively, as they generally are. They had 6 home draws last season as well. And the Paris St. James's Park is really something right now, especially with Isak playing the way he is. Just a force. While Liverpool, on the other hand, they look so fragile at the back. They're missing that number 6. Now, they signed Endo. Now, there's something about this signing I really like. He's a veteran. He's Japan's captain. Mm-hmm. He'll do the dirty work. That they loved him in Germany, but I don't think he'll be making the effect they need this soon into his era at Liverpool. So because of that poor defense, because of the pace of Newcastle up top, and just because of the fact that it's at home, I'm taking Newcastle for the win there at plus 118 as well. So some plus money there for Newcastle at home. So we'll see. It'll be interesting. Have you got your picks in? If not, get them in. Log into 442picks.ca. A grand prize awaits someone, potentially, of $250,000. Not bad at all. And also, of course, weekly and monthly prizes will be handed out. Room 442 is brought to you by North Star Bets. That's a win.